Hi, my name is Chris Magnotta. I am a former 3 to 5 Club member, and I'm in the mortgage industry. And one of the things that really resonated with me when I first jumped into the 3 to 5 Club was the idea about how the business that you run should really bring you three things: time, money, and significance. And I really had thought about business only from a standpoint of bringing me money. Hadn't thought of it from the standpoint of bringing me time and significance. And when I first got to 3 to 5 Club, probably two words that would describe me best, and that would be hot mess. So from a time standpoint, it was bad. There would be many days I'd be going to work before my 3-year-old daughter got out of bed, and I would come home from work after she went to sleep, never seeing her for the entire day. And this went on for long periods of time. And to make matters worse, my stress was always really high. Probably operating most days, I would say, on a scale of 1 to 10, with stress levels between 8 and 10. So not a lot of fun. So one of the things that I really benefited the most out of 3 to 5 was figuring out how to get my business organized so I could actually have time to do what's important to me and do the things that are most important to me that ultimately give me significance down the road. I'll never forget like the day I had lunch with my wife, and literally in tears because I'd been working all the time. I was so stressed out, and I just wasn't happy with where I was and what my life looked like. And basically got to the point where it's like, you know what, I think I would rather be a Starbucks barista than doing what I am right now. And so just super grateful for 3 to 5 because they were certainly a big part of what I was able to do with my business to bring it to the point where it could give me that time, money, and significance. Okay, that's question number 1. You're gonna have to do some editing here, okay? Question number 2. What are my life and business like now in the areas of time, money? I kind of answered that a little bit already, but let's do this a little bit better. I guess in particular, time, meaning, money. So one of the things that 3 to 5 really taught me, and taught me well, was the different aspects of my business that weren't necessarily strengths to me. I had strengths in certain areas. I was really good at connecting with people. I had good enough sales skills that I could, get business in the door, but I was really bad in other areas. I was really bad at hiring. I was really bad at leadership. I was really bad at systems, processes, and even just the financial numbers side of things, the data side of things. And so one of the things that 3 to 5 really did was kind of bring everything together, the parts of the business, to the forefront, and give me direct training on that so I could figure out how I should be running a business, how processes, systems really change the way that a business works. So the business isn't just dependent on me. All the weight of the business wasn't on my shoulders. It starts to become dependent on the processes. It starts to become dependent on the systems. And certainly all the curriculum at 3 to 5 and the fact that it really just covers the full spectrum of the business is what I really love. I always looked at my business just from the money standpoint, and bringing in revenues, but really missing out on the finance side of things as well as the operations side. So just being able to get that full piece and put that whole puzzle together for my business was just a huge benefit for me in 3 to 5 Club. Question number 3. I'm gonna have to edit this. What is the biggest benefit of implementing what I learned? So, after going through 3 to 5 Club, I can look back, and some of the biggest benefits that I have certainly have been financial. But while financial, my income maybe doubled, close to tripled, it wasn't really the main thing that got me excited and the really thing that has improved the quality of my life. What's really improved the quality of my life is I think I've been able to bring my stress from about an 8 to a 10 down to about a 2 or a 3. I want to talk about just an awesome gift. That is it. Quality of life is just dramatically improved. Time. So now I'm living my ideal lifestyle. I'm living my childhood dream of living in a ski town. I ski probably 100 days a year. I ride my mountain bike 3,000 miles plus a year. I consistently have date nights with my wife. I have interactions with my kids all the time. I have the time to do what I love to do and what I'm passionate about doing it. And I can do it in a way where I have a stress level of a 2 or a 3. So I'm not, when I'm out on a date with my wife, I'm not constantly checking my phone. Oh my God, I hope that appraisal came in. Oh my God, I hope that loan got approved. I can relax because I know the systems and the processes that I put in place are going to work and my business is going to run smoothly. How do I see that impacting me now that I live my life and run my business? Kind of answered that a little bit already, didn't I? As I reflect back on my time in 3 to 5 Club and as my business transitioned over the last 5 years or so, I look back and now I really see my business as an opportunity to pay forward, to give back. So when I first got into business, my main thing was like, I just got to pay the bills. I'm just going to work so I can cover my bills and hopefully someday I'll have enough money built up that I can have a life down the road, or I just got to make payments. I just got to make the mortgage payment. And so that is really evolved into this pay it forward type of mentality. Now I have the opportunity to grow and train others. I never saw myself as a leader, and honestly, I never wanted to be. But I ended up in a position now where I lead a big group of people, and I can actually impact and change lives. I can build people's careers. I can help them develop themselves on a personal level. And I have the financial resources to be able to give back into areas where people need help. And so that's probably the biggest thing that I've taken away from my business transition over the years, is just the ability to have purpose behind it and be able to give back to people, give back to community. That's it. Edit that stuff. Make it look good, all right, y'all?